Hi everyone, I am back with a series review of The Wheel of Time. Now, we are in season 2 right now, and I had watched season 1 with hesitance because I had never heard about it, but somebody said it's a good show to watch, so I tried it. And I honestly was not a fan of the show from season 1, but I really liked the way season 1 ended. It was really funny. The first 4 episodes of season 1 were so slow and so boring. I mean, I know they're setting up the story and everything, but the way screenplay was written, it was really, really boring. However, it picked up in the last half of the season, and it actually got pretty good. The ending was pretty decent. I enjoyed it, and if you haven't watched the show, uh, Rand is the person who's the chosen guy, and he's the one who's going to defeat the black the dark, or yeah, they call it the dark, and they think they've defeated him, but it turns out they reveal right at the end of the show to start with the new season is that actually they just released him instead of defeating him. So they still have to fight this dark person. And they reveal who this person is, and then that's how the show ended. And now season 2 begins with that story on how he is preparing for war and how the 5 friends or from Twin Rivers, how they are still separated in different directions, their own struggles, and how they will, if and how they will come together and fight this enemy, the Dark. And Rand will be the chosen one who will actually end up defeating him. So that's the gist of the story. Now, I will not lie to you about it. I'll be very straight up because season 2 was even more boring than season 1. The story was so laid out. The screenplay was, I don't know who's writing the screenplay. I could have told the first 7 episodes of the show. I could literally tell you the story in a half hour, like, and you could write the screenplay in probably 2 episodes. Literally, that's how slow the screenplay is. And I don't understand how people are watching it. It took me about 10 settings to watch all 8 episodes. That's how boring I found it. Um, but again, the last episode was good. It was like when they come in together in the end and they are looking to fight, the actual war comes into play and we see what actually happens. That is the only good part about the show. There were some things that were mentioned in the show talking about slavery, of people as animals, and that was very gut wrenching for me. And I did not have the stomach to watch it. I honestly forwarded all of that because it was too much. And honestly, it the person who was being the slave became very strong and brave. Yes, I get that's why you're showing this. But that person was already strong and brave. You could have chosen a different path to show it, but the way they showed it, I was just not convinced it was really all that needed. But I'm sure they followed the books, so that's why it was there. But it was not. For me, I was like, this is pushing the envelope of fantasy, and I just was not into it. So I did not like that part at all, um, and I honestly thought it was so boring. It was so boring. But again, the last episode was really good. The way they ended the show was good. It does threaten season 3. I really hope it cancels, because I don't know what they're going to do in season 3. Maybe they'll make it smaller or something. I don't know. Uh, but I did like the fact that at the end of the season 2, all friends from Twin Rivers come together and beat. Sorry for spoilers here, but they fight together, and that was good. So I'm hoping they'll stay together in season 3. And to be honest with you, that's the only part that actually makes the show interesting when they're all together. And their chemistry is pretty good, but they're always so separated throughout the seasons. It's really frustrating to watch, to be honest. And that's the only good thing about the show that's going, that their camaraderie with each other, the way they handle each other, and the way they got together and fought. And it was really nice to see that part. So that's why only the last episode I actually liked and enjoyed. But besides that, it was a real snooze. Um, if season 3 is renewed, I haven't checked. If it is renewed, I might watch it, but I might watch it to see what actually happens in the first episode, if the crew is still together, the cast of the Twin Rivers are still together, and see if if they have made it as interesting as I think it could become. The show does have ability to become good, but they really need to work on the screenplay and make it better, make it tighter, make it more interesting. I just don't find it interesting. That's the sad part about it. Did you watch The Wheel of Time? I would love to know what your thoughts are. I know there are some people who love the show. I am not one of those people. Weird enough, I only find some parts of them interesting, but the rest of it is really, really boring for me personally. But it's available on Amazon Prime, so you can watch it if you subscribe to Amazon Prime. So I would love to know your thoughts. So please like, share, and subscribe my channel, and thank you so much for watching.